to participate with something that's so fundamental. Like, to have a house is just so basic, right? And so you're sharing this thing that's pretty fundamental to their like existence, and then you're just like, bye 5 days later. And yeah, it's just a really weird feeling to share that brief moment in time and just get to know them and then kind of hightail it out of there. Yeah, I think it kind of makes us feel uncomfortable.
Plus, when you're building a house, it's just not you put in physical work, you're also putting some emotional work into it for the people who are going to be living in the house. So saying goodbye to them is really hard. And plus, we've gotten to know everyone with whatever little Spanish I know. We've had good conversations, we've established a bond. So to break that and go away, it's sort of hard, definitely.
Was so helpful everything that you've done for these families here in Guatemala, but especially for these families here in Reu. And there's a few ways to give you thanks for everything that you do it for these families, but she's going to give you a diploma as a souvenir and remember for this day.
I think it will be easy to remember like the food and the sights, you know, and building the house, but the things that maybe we haven't even clued into yet that are underlying everything, like the impact that seeing real poverty has on us, and like sort of the deeper things that we don't sit around talking about at night, you know. But I think those things are easier to kind of override when you go home, because you just get back to your regular routine and you can sort of forget about those sort of deeper lessons. And so meditative when you get back home, that's probably a good thing. Like, sit and think about the things that may not be easy to think about while you're here.
I think when we go home, we're gonna have like a culture shock. Like, these people get by with like the bare necessities, and like it's so simple, and like yet they're so happy. But when we go back, like it's a totally different world. And you know, I get to appreciate like the little things. Like we built the house from scratch. We had no machines or anything. Everything was by hand. So it was really good to see, and really good to get back to the basics.
I think that in order to not only be a good citizen, but in order to have a global understanding of what everybody else is going through, it actually helps to be there with them.
The bigger the world is, to me, the more at home I feel, because you belong somewhere at all times, and you belong within a group of people. I think that's the best part about traveling with a group of people, is that you go home together. Like, this group is a home in itself, and the communication that we've established with each other will last us for another few months, and then maybe we'll run into each other again.
Don't be afraid to open up yourself to experience, because there's a lot of things that you might shy away from just by instinct, but if you actually let yourself push through that, you're going to have a great time, whatever it is you end up doing.
I don't think you ever forget. I think you leave a piece of yourself and you take another piece wherever you go or wherever you come from.
I'm excited to be able to share that with other people and to encourage other people to follow these kind of paths and follow these kinds of possibilities. It's not the waiting game. Go do it.